Hey guys, Kronos here, and welcome back to, well, I guess just welcome back to the channel. There's not really a name for the series or that. We're just covering some news. So, I've been trying to be better about popping over to this website consistently, checking out what's going on, so I'm like on top of things. It's actually the 8th. Something came out on the 8th, and I'm doing this video on the 8th. Oh wait, you guys can't see this part. You can't see it, but I'm mousing up to the very top of my screen where it says the 8th. Look, I'm recording this on the 8th. All right, you're gonna have to trust me on this one, all right? And then my Facebook notification noise just goes off like all loud and annoyingly. Hang on a sec, guys. Awesome start to this video. Anyway, so last night I was linked a video. So anyone in my Discord, thanks so much, guys. If you see this stuff and you're in the Discord and I haven't even mentioned it or talked about it or anything like that, just tell me. Like, just at me, link it, let me know what's going on. My good buddy Phil was like, yo, you gotta check this out. It shows some new stuff for bouncers. I know you want to see it, even though it's slightly disappointing, but that's besides the point. So we've got a video to go over with you guys. This is on the PSO, or the Phantasy Star channel, so Phantasy Star Chan. Go ahead and follow. Like, I'm gonna leave a link in the description to this channel. Go ahead, and if you have YouTube, dude, subscribe. That way you can see these videos when they pop up. Also, just a note to like this channel itself. A lot of times these guys get a tough rap. Like they get downvotes, they get people hating, people are shitty in the comments. I mean, like, there's a reason why we never got PSO2 in the US or a Western release or anything like that. No, granted, I won't say this is the reason why, but I definitely, in the community managers like positions, would never have wanted to have to deal with the Western crowd at all. If this is the type of reaction they get. Maybe people are just mad because they didn't get it, Well, besides the point. Don't be mean to the people that are bringing you news, man. I know you're mad at the company. Don't be mean to those guys, though. These guys put in time, and being a community manager is not easy. I've seen community managers. I have friends who've been community managers, and it sucks. It sucks big time. You get to do cool hype stuff, but, like, when you're paying for mistakes that other people made, or the community's mad at you for some reason that has nothing to do with what you have done, it totally sucks. But anyway, ranted long enough. So what this video is about, we're going to go over this video here. So we're going to check this out. That's the default size. Make this nice and big. We're going to check this out. And then we're also going to check out the post on the PSO2 blog. So this is the part 2 of what's coming for the December patch. This is the late December patch that we're getting. And I'll let it speak for itself. So first off, episode 3 omnibus. Yo, she's rude. Those who were fortunate enough to experience the game when it launched and played through this at the time, cool, but not all of us did. No one wants to go back through Ladderboard for story. Maybe for completion, but not for story.
久しいな黒の王よ。僕と私はダブルだから。無垢で手段を選ばないからこそ一番厄介だね。ダブルは。
Double. Falls double. Okay, so another scratch reward. I think these are from past Phantasy Star games. These outfits, though. What we expect at this point. I think both outfits equally are kind of awful. Looks like a looks to be a camo. Oh, see, these I recognize, the Naclaws, just because they had them in PSU. I'm not sure if they were in the other game, but I know they were in PSU. They were, because PSU had claws as a weapon. I'm sure there have been other Phantasy Star games that had them, but I'm guessing they're doing this Oriental look for episode 3. I think this might also have been a previous Phantasy Star game. Maybe I might be misunderstanding that, actually. But or maybe it's for episode 3. Who knows? One of those two reasons. I'm pretty sure, like, really strongly it's one of those two. That would be pretty cool to use for Dark Blast. another dragon arm thing. That's pretty sick. Let's go bow camo. And katana camo. This is the new 14 stars. So they're showing off first off these special weapon effects that we talked about in the previous video. Kind of like super attacks or whatever that you can attach to your weapons, and these are going to be the first weapons you can do that with. Also, we have PvP guys. They got dual blades and twin daggers. Could have picked a better PA. Like, this is going to be irritating. Look at the tracking on this just got increased too. I feel like that's going to be busted day one. That has to have reduced damage. It's going to be too easy to catch people with that. But yeah, also the new map. This is pretty cool. So it's going to be raining and the currents are actually going to drag you forward. So you kind of attack into people and into stuff. And they show it a couple times in this. I've only seen this video once before. Sorry, I watched it like at 3 o'clock in the morning when someone linked it to me. But I was way too tired to do a video on it. I was thinking about getting up to do a video on it, but I actually ended up going to sleep. It looks like they're not replacing weapons this time around. It looks like they're keeping the ones that are in there currently. So spears are still there, twin machine guns are still there, but they're adding talus, dual blades, and twin daggers. So a little bit more variety, not a bad thing. They are changing up, I was going to say, the lobby action. Yo, they are going in. Dude's going in. Auras, I don't see a point to auras unless they give you an aura slot. That outfit looks pretty freaking cool. I don't see a point to auras person unless you get an aura slot. Like, no one's going to use a weaker aura just to be able to have an aura around them. Like, I know people that would use them, and they'd be so much more coveted if there was an aura slot separate. I know Phantasy Star Universe had one, and people loved auras in that. And this is, okay, so this is where they show off. Hang on, I'm gonna pause this. So we're gonna go back real quick. This is where they show off that dual blades will also be shooting off gear at low photon blades. So you can barely see it, but right here, he's very low on photon blades. He actually generates photon blade a little bit. So basically nothing here. And he shoots 2. Shoots 2 more. And he kind of generates. It also looks like it shows... Okay, so I'm guilty of never using this PA, and I think I might test it out a little bit more and actually try it. But apparently this PA is scaled with photon blades. I had no idea. They're increasing the size of... what is it? Increasing the size of shift period, and also making it so Grim Barrage tracks upward. And down, actually. They also have, you know, of course, the summoner changes we talked about. And then, of course, summoner stuff. Not really that interested in summoner things. Even they're not that interested when they skip over that fast, dude. They know. So the new EQ. This is the EQ I actually care about. So I was concerned about this, but it looks like everyone will get a sword to use, because at one point there's 7 of them. You get their sword and shield, you can kind of guard stuff, float up in the air. It looks like you have like a battle in front when the dragon shows up, which is pretty cool. And he's flying through and attacking at the same time while you're killing mobs. Oh, this is awesome. Body. Now, I thought this dragon would end up being so big that you couldn't get to its weak spots, but it looks like even... So, this is the person with the sword, by the way. But it looks like you can still get to them. If not, you can use a cannon while he's flying, which isn't too bad. They did say the only way that you fail this is by, okay, hold on. I'm going to show you guys something really quick. Where's my... So, you see up here, it's 3 right now. So, there's 3 people that have that sword going on at the moment. We'll continue. So, it's not a 2 because that person died. One. So it's 2 again. Now there's a certain part in this, so you can see right here. Actually, we'll go back because I was concerned only so many people would be able to pick up a sword, but it looks like right there, the swords just are on the ground and people can pick them up. And at a certain point, Oh, I swore I saw like 7 of them at one point. Maybe there's only like 3, but here's the new 13 stars, the ones you can attach the super special bonus to. They're called like broken weapons, and they legit look broken until you fix them. And you can only fix 1 per account, from what I understood. And what it'll be is... hang on, we'll go back a little bit. This is translated, and I'll see if I can pop over to it in a little bit. But it'll be the weapon itself at plus 35. Well, necessarily... Okay, so I actually have to clarify this. You don't need the weapon at plus 35, but you do need the weapon at plus 35 at the same time. The reason you need it is because the only way to get this special item here is to get this weapon to plus 35. When you get it to plus 35, you get a title that gives you this item here, and then you just need these 2 here. After you trade all of that in, you get your 14 star. And it's only 1 per account, and that's what that other screen was saying. You only need 1 per account. And of course, you get the fixed version of these. Okay, so maybe they'll show it here. On Rex, see, like there's 7 right there, or 5 of them right there that have the sword. Up to 7 people. So I feel like there's gonna be enough for everyone to get one. I don't know if this is gonna be 8-man. I think it might be an 8-man. Could be a 12-man, but that looks like a pretty sick EQ altogether. I'm pretty excited for that one. This is the new TMGs, 14 stars. 14 star spear. 14 star jet boots. 14 star knuckles. I don't know what these do yet, guys. I'm not sure if they've shown yet. I'll have to double check Bumped, and we'll see. But yeah, that's everything in this video. Let's pop back over to Bumped, and we'll check out what we have here. So, another thing that popped up here, I know a lot of people are going to be really excited for this, especially if you're just joining the game. So, before, to unlock level 80, you needed to complete a list of things. You had to get your character to 75. You had to complete the respective quests that gave you extra skill points for the class. And after that, you would then get these new, I said quests, but they're client orders. You get these new client orders that required a class cube, a class X cube, which you got by leveling. Once you hit level 75 and you gain experience, when you leveled up again to 75, you got a class X cube. Well, to get you had to finish all of these quests to then get a title, to then talk to Coffee to unlock the level 80 cap. These quests, I believe, were a total of 21 class X cubes you needed. So you had to level to 75 21 more times after hitting 75 before you could level up to 80, which is pretty brutal when you think about it, but reality didn't take very long to do if you were working on it. There were tons of boosters, there were tons of experience buffs, you got a bunch of experience from a lot of things, so it's not too hard. I mean, I've done it for Hero, Bouncer, Hunter. I did the unlock for Fighter, I believe, maybe? Yeah, I've done it a couple of times, and each time it wasn't too bad. I think that's all the classes I've done this for. But anyway, it wasn't too terribly bad, but it was pretty difficult for new players to do. And there was tons of level 80 content. Well, I say tons loosely. There was quite a bit of level 80 content that new players could not play. So people would complain about this whole process, and I'm sure it's been long enough. It's almost been about the length of a full episode. This happened. The level 80 cap was released near the end of episode 4, if I remember correctly. And there wasn't any level 80 content for a little while, and then the first piece of level 80 content that released was Deus Rematch. And then it kind of went from there. So what they're doing now, they're reducing this unlocking to an almost trivial amount. What this basically said, okay, so we'll read it. Phantasy Star Online 2 is relaxing the conditions to unlock level 80 in each class. This requirement will come into effect during late December update. If you've already obtained the title, you may disregard these changes. So if you already have this, nothing changes. You still have level 80 unlocked. Don't worry about it. In order to unlock level 80 in each class, you'll be required to unlock a certain title. Once you acquire this title, you must head to Coffee, turn in the client order for the class you wish to race. Basically work the exact same way, except there's a different title that you're going to get. Well, there's a different way you get the title that you need. Actually, I think it's a different title. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a different title, actually. In order to... Yeah, so we already did that. We read that. Bleh. Title for non-summoners. All you have to do is get this title, Pioneer of set class, NT upgrades. That's right. All you have to do is level up. You'll need one 13-star new type weapon natively equipped by the class this 13-star NT weapon needs to have at least a grind value of plus 35. So again, we need a plus 35 new type weapon. If you've done your unlocks for your expert queuing, then you have this already. This is super, super easy. It's not even a big deal. And bam, that's it. You're level 80. You can level up to level 80. That's all you have to do. And then for summoners, it's the same thing, but for a summoner pet, you just have to get the summoner pet to 120. It's the same thing. It's just get a weapon that you would have already gotten. They're basically just trying to hand out everyone getting up to 80. They want the level cap to be there. We want people to get there because they're going to be releasing new content. I'm sure the level 80 is going to become the new complete standard for like everything, like EX or extra hard stuff and all that stuff. So stuff and all that stuff. Yeah, that's a great description. So yeah, level 80 unlocking guide. They're just telling you what weapons you need. For Hunter, you can use Sword, Wire, Lancer, Partisan, Ranger, Assault Rifle, Launcher, Force, Rod, Talus, Fighter, Twin Dagger, Double Saber, or Knuckles, Gunner, TMG, or Assault Rifle. You can unlock level 80 in 2 classes with 1 weapon. Fair and balanced. Anyway, Tekker, Wand and Talus. Braver, Katana, Bullet Bow. Bouncer, Dual Blades, Jet Boots. And Summoner Pet, any level 13 pet at 120. Also, Tekker, Talus, Force, Talus. You see, like for these classes, you just want to think about the first weapon you make. May not be your favorite, but has value. Anyway, moving forward. Once you acquire these titles, head to Coffee, select the client order that matches your class abbreviation. It'll show it here, tell you what you need, and then you complete it because you got the title. And that's it. So that's all they have so far. So all that popped up was the unlocking changes for level 80. We did mention I wanted to take a look at something here. So this is all the guys. I really want one of these reindeer costumes because it keeps all of your accessories, and I have like spiked wristbands and like a skull necklace and glasses, and it's just, dude, it's like an edgy reindeer, and I love it. I really want one, but it's 21 mil, and I don't want to spend 21 mil on a outfit. Like I can't do it. I just can't. I cannot do it. But it's super, super cool. I really want one. Anyway, let me pop over to something we went over before, actually. Let me see. I think I might have already passed it. Patch notes. I think it was, yeah, the previous patch notes, actually. Yeah, so we talked about the battle arena. That'll be displayed. Okay, no, that's not that. I don't think they... Okay, so they mentioned the unlocking conditions in the new patch notes that they were going to be changing soon. That was for the 6th. I'm trying to see if I can find what we talked about in the video. I can't. Okay, so I'll have to find it and link it to you guys later. But one thing we did mention, and one thing I have noticed, so in the changes, the class changes they talked about for Bouncer, they said they were going to increase the length of our normals, but they didn't show that in the video. They showed the Photon Blade stuff, which was lackluster. Okay, I'll be honest. When I saw the change, I was like, cool, we can shoot blades at 0. They're probably not going to be very strong. Maybe it'll be the lower of the tier that we had available, but they actually made something even lower. They left it alone and they made something even weaker, which is concerning, but I mean, I guess it's something, right? Now, even at 0 gear, if you're trying to close the gap on something and you don't want to waste PP, you can, of course, just hit your gear and you still do some damage. You still have some invincibility. It'll work out okay. But yeah, anyway, guys, hopefully we will see some more information on this soon. I'll keep an eye on this. Like I said, if you guys see these things here in the Discord, pop in, link it to me. I've got a channel just for like, game news and things like that. Just let me know. I'll be posting videos like these videos in that channel. That way you guys see them when they pop up. But yeah, just at me, let me know what's up, and I'll cover it because I'm an absent-minded person. I forget things. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me on another one. I'll see you guys next time.